Hello, you two.
I just love how many people I'm seeing in the chat, like typing out the lyrics to the song. Yeah.
All right. It is your floor, UBB.
Oh, hey. Hi, everyone.
Live.
Welcome to Bumble. I've got amethystrocks on the couch with me here.
Hello.
And we're about to see a really great Nintendo 64 fever dream from the year 1998. Time starts as soon as I hit the A button. I'll start one player game. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. So the lore behind this game is that there's some sort of a chemical spill somewhere in England, and it's mutated all the bugs, and they've become hostile and warlike, and they even have nuclear weapons.
Ooh, that's some hot lore. Oh, UBB, what year does this take place in?
So the game came out in 1998, and this game takes place in the far future year of 2010.
Oh man, I can't believe that this happened 10 years ago. That's amazing.
And the past is bleak.
Yeah, so in fact, this game is not actually a game, it's more of a documentary. So the first level here is one of the few levels where the level objective is to kill all enemies within the level. There will be some later rooms where you have to kill all enemies in the room, but this is the only one where you have to kill all enemies in the level to clear the level. Get away from me.
Oh, they're
So
right
this
up
level
in your grill.
This level hinges on basically just having accurate shots on the things you're trying to shoot. Other levels will focus on speed, and in those levels especially, you don't want to get hit, because getting hit by an enemy or a projectile of theirs kills all of your momentum and brings you to a dead stop. So all this speed that you get while flying just disappears. And that's level 1.
Heck yeah. Nice job.
All right, so level 2 have some radar dishes we need to take out. And there we have a switch. You had to wait for the chain reaction to go off to open the door. And these are the radar dishes we need to take out. 3 shots from that gun takes those out and we can move on. And there were 3 of those dishes we had to find throughout this level.
Can we talk about the draw distance in this game?
Well, you know, a lot of people know about this is in this game, but you had to remember that it takes place in England, so it's very foggy there.
You know what? That is, I like that. I like that the draw distance has lore. So let's go with that.
Yeah, that actually comes from a game review of this game where the person was talking about how, you know, it's pretty low draw distance, but it makes sense because it's England and it's foggy. All right, in this room we have to take out these weevils, who can be a real pain. Sometimes they move just a little bit out of place, and they're not in the right place to shoot them. Okay, so that's the weevils taken care of. And by the way, I forgot to mention, I am running the any percent no door skips category. So this is a category. There's no glitches. There's no boundary breaking. It's kind of just straightforward, go fast. I haven't tried learning the door skips, but I plan to at some point. And then here's the last radar dish, and this can be hairy because these little guys will shoot you, and you can kind of get stun locked and killed sometimes. You hate to see it.
Oh no!
Like that.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, there's no checkpoints in the level, so you have to do the whole level over again. Which
that seemed fair.
Yeah, I mean, if I was going for a PB time, that would be a reset for sure, because that's a couple minute loss. Some of the later levels, it's a bigger loss. And unfortunately, I can't say that's never happened before because it happened to me like 2 days ago. Sometimes those ants with their venom spit just gang up on you and you cannot move.
You PB'd recently, didn't you? You're a couple minutes off the world record now.
Yeah, I had a pretty big PB the other day that puts me within 3 minutes of world record. I am in second place on speedrun.com.
Heck yeah. We get some more Bumble speedrunners out there. I hope this inspires some of you.
Yeah, I would love to see more people pick this game up and run it. It's a really fun game, and yeah, unfortunately, there's not much of a community for it right now. I did have the world record holder come into my stream, and and say that he was excited to see someone else running it because he's been waiting 2 years for someone to make him pick it back up.
I love the idea of like just Luke Skywalker figure just waiting for someone to break his record. And all of a sudden
Naymac asking if there's an incentive to make you sing the theme song. Okay, that time we got out of it without getting stun locked to death.
I mean, which one? I mean, I can sing like oh, so all right, so for those of you who don't know, actually, do you want to talk about the level first before I go into my spiel?
I mean, you can go ahead. The first part is just like sort of flying around to find this target to open the door.
Oh yeah. So like this game, if you can't tell, is a huge meme. And there's lots of like Bumble remixes on YouTube. And they're all wonderful. There's like there's Super Buck World, there's Bucklavania. I think there's a Rude Buster remix. There's lots of them. It's great.
Yeah, one of the main reasons I picked this game up is because I was watching your stream and you were singing the Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, I do tend to sing Super Buck World quite a bit since I play a lot of Super Mario World.
And it gets stuck in my head. I know that for a fact.
It gets stuck in everybody's
I'll just
head.
be sitting there playing a completely different game, humming the Buck Bumble theme song to the athletic theme from Super Mario World.
Everyone blames me for this, by the way.
It's your fault.
I would say technically I blame Glitchcat 7 for this, but I'm the one who got it stuck in everyone's head in the first place. He came back from Mario Maker's Coliseum talking about it, and then I looked up Super Buck World, and that was sort of the end of it. Blaming Amiri is accurate. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, apparently this speedrun is my fault. You're welcome. Oh, I think we lost UBB. We get UBB dragged back in. There we go.
Okay, are we back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, yeah, we just lost.
Oh. All right, I'm talking about Buck Bumble now. Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
This looks like another stage where UBB is shooting and we're gosh, should I talk more about memes?
I mean, if you don't mind, I've got a $5 donation from Anonymous who says, right about now, it's time to rock with the Biggity Buck Bumble. So thank you, Anonymous.
So, Zoe, I don't know if this is true, and maybe you can confirm it, but I hear it's roughly the time of day in which one would listen to rock with an anthropomorphic bee character. Is this true?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think I was wrong. Super Buck World is great. I can probably sing Super Buck World right now. I would probably do that because I need to fill airtime. Bum to the bum to the bum to the bass to the buck to the buck to the bumble. Right about now it's time to rock with the Biggity Buck Bumble. How's that?
There we go. Perfect. And that's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
Hey, UBB's through that mission. Congrats, UBB.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the technical difficulties here.
No worries.
But this is actually the shortest level in the game right here. We just have to fly to the teleporter, and then there's 3 enemies to take out. And fortunately, with this particular gun I'm using, you can just fly up, and he's down. And we missed. Too close to him. Give me some space, dude. And he's down. Now the third one spawns. And if we're lucky, one-shot kill.
Ooh, there you go. Lucky. Nice teleport.
All right, so here we have another. This is going to be a common theme. These little chain reactions to set off. So that first one takes down the barrier that lets us grab the nuke that we passed back there, and this one opens the door we need to go to. So while we're waiting for the chain reaction to go off the door, we come back, grab the nuke, fly up here to the little secret.
Secret?
I missed the camera pickup.
Secret.
And now the door's open and we can go through. Secret.
Oh, secret.
So this is another level where we're carrying a nuke, and you have to be very careful in these levels because if you
This is a level where we're carrying a nuke.
If this nuke touches the ground as I'm flying, it explodes and that's not good because I'm touching it at that point. So you had to be very careful flying through all of this. Ooh, that was really close. That turnaround, that nuke got real close to that.
Oh my
There's an ammo
goodness.
pickup that doesn't spawn unless you kill that guy first. Then this ammo pickup spawns. We'll need that later. And then we just fly under here, very tight, very scary, and bomb delivered, we're teleported out. We're good to go.
Heck yeah.
Do you mind if I jump in with a quick donation?
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, so Amethyst, you know how you just got done singing Mario Buck World or whatever it is?
I remember.
Yeah, so you may have to do that again because Meg Mac Attack donates $10 and says 25 more if Amethyst sings the Mario Buck Bumble remix.
Okay, I'll pick up where I left off. Bumble, buck, bumble, biggity bumble. Bumble, buck, bumble, biggity buck. Bum to the boom to the boot on bass, so the biggity bumble. A boom to the bum to the bass, a biggie bumble.
Very nice.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so here we just have a section where we're flying through some sewers, trying not to get hit. Go slightly out of the way to grab that ammo pickup that we'll need later. Dodge this guy. These little green-eyed flies are the worst because they will fly directly into your path and just sit there and not move. All right, and now for our objective is we have to come in here, set up a few of these chain reactions. That big red ball is our goal. We have to turn that red ball blue by setting off these chain reactions. And this is another spot that can be very painful. There's a lot of enemies in this zone that can just stun lock you very quickly if you're not careful. So hopefully by flying that little loop around, it'll manipulate them enough. They're not gathered around the goal, and we're good. I see you offering to do Buckalovania, and
Hey, if you want me to do Buckalovania, get those donations in. I hear that there is a Pokemon Snap incentive.
there is the Pokemon Snap incentive, and I want to see that map. We need almost $3,000 more to get that. Quick entry into the sewers again. And this level is a little bit different. This is not an eliminate all enemies, it's eliminate all of a specific type of enemy. These little green guys are really annoying too. They'll dive bomb you and kill all of your forward momentum. Alright, and here we have our first wasp generator. So it's the wasps that we're trying to get rid of in this level, and I am getting surrounded by them.
Oh no.
So there's 3 generators in this level. We have to take out the generator and then eliminate any remaining wasps. And these guys are a pain. They'll fly circles around you and come up from behind.
Oh gosh, there's so many of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, the lightning gun that you saw me use when I first came into this room usually clears out the room, but I missed several that time.
Ah, heck. Looks like he got out.
We shoot that off. Hope that it takes out most of the ones that are flying around. Take out the generator so no more can spawn. I think we got 2 flying around still.
There you go.
And there's the other one. Get rid of him. Get a health refill, grab a little bit of ammo, and we're on to the 3rd generator.
Got the
This is one of my least favorite levels just because of that. The wasps seem to go in random patterns. You never quite get them all grouped up to just clear them all out with one shot. I've done it once or twice, but it's kind of a low percentile that you're gonna just come into the room and shoot this off and take everything out like I just did in this room. So that was one of those lucky shots I was talking about. That doesn't happen very often. And then there's just a few seconds out of here.
UBB, I have a question, and this is a very serious question and not a meme.
Okay.
This is not a meme I'm about to say.
We would never meme in the stream.
I would never meme during a Buck Bumble speedrun, okay?
Never meme
Very
ever.
serious speedrun. Do you think this is canonical with B-Movie?
This is the dark version of the B movie. So this is the first level where we had to pick up a key, and the keys come in 3 pieces. So the first piece was in that little bunker there. The second one, we're going to see a couple of wasps fly up from the swamp here. There's the first one. We need the second one. There's our second key piece. And then the third one is on this caterpillar dude who is down. And we have our 3-piece key, which opens the herd gate. I believe this is one of the levels in the, if you're doing door skips, where rather than coming over here and getting the key pieces, you kind of just fly face first into this door and you'll clip through it. So this is another room where we need to kill all enemies. I said there's only that, like the one level where you have to kill all enemies in the level, but then there's kill all enemy rooms like this one. And that will activate this portal, which takes us through here. Here we have a lot of these little annoying gnats, a couple of those green-eyed flies that you can just kind of dodge by staying up and to the left. If you try to fly down there where they spawn at, they will get in your way real quick. If I time this right, you'll see a shot go past. I missed my timing on that. Sometimes when that camera angle switches to look Buzz in the face, if you press the button at the right time, you'll see one of your ammo shots go flying right past the screen. And this guy is really annoying. He can stun lock you like you're seeing here because I flew too close.
Gosh. Oh gosh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy is me.
He does not.
So this is this guy's first appearance, and he shows up as a boss in this level, and then he'll show up as a regular enemy in later levels. Okay, he's down. And I couldn't get the health before I got teleported out. It's always pretty close if you can get that health pickup.
Ah, heck.
But luckily, this level has plenty of other health pickups.
Nice level.
So there's some time for donations here because we need to follow all these paths, shoot the targets, set off the chain reactions, and then wait. So if you have any donations, now is a great time for them.
Cool, absolutely. So I've got $5 here from Cleric, who says, according to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings could not lift its fat body off the ground. The bee flies anyways because bees don't care what humans think. Thank you, Cleric.
I knew where that was going in the first 3 words.
Yes, absolutely. And then also, I just want to remind everybody that SUDQ 2020 submissions open up on March 4th and run through the 14th for both runners and volunteers. And once they are open, you'll be able to submit at gamesdonequick.com.
Yeah, so there you see just a little of the annoyance of how if you get shot, you lose all of your forward momentum. So that's half of the speed stress of this game is don't get shot. Which is just kind of good life advice too.
Yeah, just don't get shot by laser. It's fine. Generally how I live my life.
Just got one more target tucked all the way back here. And then we have one more target to hit before the door will unlock. So yeah, we're still waiting on both of these chain reactions to get all the way back here. So while we do that, we have one more back in this direction. Couple ammo pickups, dodge that fly. It's okay, we'll get them on the way back. Hit that target. That's all of our targets to open the door. I think this is another one where if you're doing door skips, you don't clip through the door, you clip through the wall itself. It's
there you go.
a weird setup where you like get on the ground in one of these little crevices, like right here, and you just clip through the wall. But like I haven't tried learning that setup yet. So this chain reaction has to come all the way through all of this, and then this one has to come down to the door. Small little lag spike there, and then here's our target, is this blue spot on this tower, and it's down.
There you go. Nice job. I've seen some people comment that the music in this game is really good. It is.
It's unfairly good.
It's especially for like the OST is like really high quality for a Nintendo 64 game. Holy heck.
So this level is a one-off level. It's the only time we get this weapon, which is a stun gun. And what we have to do is we have to find 3 different kinds of baby beetle of the herd variety, and we take them back to our base to research. So there's the first one. This is the only level that features the stun gun. You get it. I don't know why it says 10 ammo because you have unlimited ammo with it. I can just sit here and fire it all day. My ammo doesn't go down. And then that gun disappears after this level. There's also a 3-piece key in this level. Here's our second piece. And our third piece is hiding on this guy. Thank you for the key piece. We come in here, there's a bunch of these nasty wasps, but we just zap. Take you out, that'll unlock the next door. And we're through.
There you go.
Dodge those lasers. Hit the switch. Okay, that took a lot longer than it should have. And then we're gonna dodge you. Pick up another baby beetle. Take back to base.
Gosh. Are we the
I didn't see these
baddies?
ones with boots on, but we're just gonna fight them. What was that?
Are we the baddies?
It's for research. It's for research.
Research. Oh, okay.
Because there's no such thing as a bad scientist.
I was gonna say, research has never ever gone in a really bad direction ever.
All right, so we have one more beetle we need to collect. Gotta go all the way back through here and through this other door that opened. Dodge. Okay, we didn't see any of the dragonflies, but there are dragonflies in this room that will try to shoot me. See them on the way back through. There they are, popping out of the fog. And once we return this one to the teleporter, we will be out of this level.
Do you think?
Like before we get teleported out, so we grab these ammo drops now, and we wait.
Do you think Bumble questions the morality of what he's done, like Mega Man does?
I would hope so. I mean, he's flying all over England, kidnapping baby beetles, setting off nukes. You know.
Yeah.
Gotta raise some questions.
Certainly a commentary on war in this game.
So here we have these 2 switches set off to move to our next target, and I hit the ground, which is another big way to lose time in this game, is if you hit the ground, you lose a lot of speed. And sometimes it can be really difficult to get back off the ground. Full health pickup here for safety. While we're waiting for these chain reactions to go off, we'll go collect a little bit of ammo. Because back here we got another one of these zappy guns, which come in so handy in situations. Gonna hit this switch real quick and fly in the opposite direction for more ammo pickup. As we've noticed with this game, the chain reactions take quite a while. So we're not just going to catch up to this one, we're going to pass it. See, that chain reaction is going. We grab this ammo pickup, and now we're winning the race.
Heck yeah.
Wait for the door to open, and we're open. And here we have a few more of these green-eyed flies that are really annoying. And we take out these switches, it opens the next door. We're gonna use our zappy gun because this is another kill all enemies room, and if we time this right, we get all of them in one shot, and all of them in one shot, and there might be a dragonfly still alive. We got the dragonfly in that shot, cool.
Nice.
Don't always pick up the dragonfly kill and have to go back. That door takes a minute to open.
Nice shot.
And then one last switch to deactivate this tractor beam over here, which is really annoying. That red beam is like a tractor beam. It'll pull you in and kill you if you get too close. So we take the fly, and then we have our guided missiles we take out this oil rig with. And we shoot from way back here because, as you see, this room is full of enemies that will just try to take me out. We got our 2 hits. I think the second one hit. So while we wait for the oil rig to blow up and end the level, we'll come over here and grab a couple more ammo pickups. And there's also a full life pickup in here, which is nice. And then this level always makes me think that I didn't get the hits, and I start flying back, and I get teleported out halfway through.
Teleportation is very important.
All right, and here we see that the Hive are getting ready to set off a nuke of their own.
No.
And we have to stop it. And this is a really annoying level to take a death in, because if you do, it plays an animation of the nuke launching. It's a really long animation. There's no way to get out of it. You have to let it play before you can pick back up.
Oh, gosh.
So hopefully we don't take a death in this level and have to watch that really long scene.
Do we have a few moments for a couple of donations?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, I'll make it fast. So we have $25 from Meg Mac Attack, who says,
Oh, no.
as promised for spreading the earworm, put it towards making the goose prettier. We also have $25 from Endless Revolt, who says, can Buck do a barrel roll?
Buck cannot do a barrel roll.
And then one last one from another member of the community that we all love so much. We have $10 from Ugg Rochester, who says, good luck with the runs, ladies. It's pretty frosty out in my area. Let's leave the warm ribbon on the goose.
Hi, Roch.
All right, and here we're just taking out these dots on... Oh, if you get too close, your shots don't count. So you had to back up a little bit there. We're just taking out these 3 little spots on the tower. Oh no, we hit the ground. And there's wasps that are constantly hounding you here, which are really annoying. Okay, we disabled the tower before it launched, so we don't get to watch that really long scene of the missile launch.
Oh, that would have been more Buck Bumble.
It would have been more Buck time.
And as you know, Buck time is time to rock.
So in this level, there's a mucus storage depot that we need to take out. Those guys are really annoying. Those shots can hit you and they hurt. This is another kill all enemies room. We take out those 2 turrets, and then we've got these 2 little guys that are just floating around in here. They can be kind of annoying to take out because they like to fly away from your shots like that. Okay, we got it. Then this is another take out all the enemies, and these turrets do count as enemies that need taken out, so we'll just, zap them like that. Ooh, got too close to one of those mines. Ooh, what is hitting me? Yeah, not only does getting hit kill your momentum, it also knocks you off path, and you had to readjust to that. So it can be really disorienting to get hit by anything in this game.
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Go out, and that'll open up this door. So here we have to hit this target through the tractor beam to disable the tractor beam. And then we shoot one of our guided missiles through here because there's more of these tractor beams that are very deadly if you get too close. and we get shot through the hole, which you see how disoriented that got me.
Oh yeah, Lord.
That's what we're trying to avoid. And, yeah. Now we're at mucus storage, so we just have to take out these 4 containers. Luckily, this weapon lets us do it in 1 shot each.
I'm sorry, what kind of storage?
Mucus.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's some hot lore right there.
There's bugs and bug things.
Yeah.
And then nice little aerial view of everything blowing up. Darn break,
Oh,
I see
man.
that. No.
There was a lot of mucus. Good Lord.
And in this level, these little, whatever sort of bugs these are, they're racing, trying to take some information somewhere, and we've got to stop them. Luckily, right here, we can get 2 for 1. Try not to get shot by that thing. And this is the 3rd one we have to catch up to. And we're close. And now for my least favorite enemy in the entire game is the boss of this level.
Oh, no.
This thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be some sort of bug or what. I just know it's very annoying to kill. So the first step you have to do is you have to take out... You see me getting stun locked there by the hits. You have to take out these 2 engines, I guess they are. And then it blows the lid off. And then it shoots even more annoying stuff at you. And I got hit right before I pulled the trigger, and it threw my shot off target.
No.
Stop that. Okay, it's down. If you can get that shot aimed in there just right, you can take it out in 1 hit. And it takes forever to die, so you've got time to come over and pick up all these health pickups they generously put.
Nice job.
And it still shoots as it dies, so you don't want to get too close to it.
Oh, look at that animation. Heck yeah.
And this is one of my favorite levels, even though it is frustrating. So the idea is we're going to fly through, set off a nuke, and oh wait, we get this message that they found the device and set it off first. So now I need to escape, but I need that ammo pickup first. This is a good level to read some donations because I'm just trying to go fast, not get shot, and get to the end of this level as fast as I can. If we have donations.
All right.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Hey, you're back.
That was technical difficulty. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you ask for a donation?
Yeah, this is a great level for donations. You got about a minute.
Okay, cool. Well, rather than give you a donation, I'm going to give you a bit of information about the charity we're supporting. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, they're breaking down barriers that hold girls back through investing in local education activists, advocating to hold leaders accountable, and amplifying girls' voices.
And then here I want to fly low because there's some of these mines that are hanging out right at the level I was flying through most of the level. We only go beneath them. It's important to go on the left side of this because if you go on the right side, that turret will hit you. And there's our pedestal to get out of this level. I think that's the best that level's ever gone for me.
Good job. That was awesome.
All right. I take it back. This level is also a kill all enemies in the level.
Scorpion.
Are you saying you lied to me, UBB?
Wow.
I'm
You lied during a Bumble speedrun?
ashamed.
The most sacred type of speedrun.
Really annoying if we let him hang around. A couple ammo pickups, and here I was saying this guy returns as just a common enemy in later levels. He still takes just as many shots to take out, and he's still just as annoying if he hits you. Okay, got rid of him fairly quickly. Don't have to grab the safety health pick up. Dodge more of these mines. Here's some more of these guys. We're just gonna zap them out of our way and get bodied by shots. Here's another one of these guys because they're not annoying enough to just have one. Ooh, I am too close. No, don't. Okay, he's down. One more of these wiggly balls for good measure. And then we have... I missed landing on the portal. But here we see the first scorpion enemy. This guy's big and tough and really kind of a pain. But we do that, take about half his health. He has these like seeking missiles that just come after you and body you. This is not going well.
Oh no.
I'm gonna dip and grab this health refill real quick.
Gosh.
Because I need it.
I didn't realize Bumble had a red bar mechanic.
Alright, so that guy's taken down. We'll see more of him later, unfortunately. Alright, so now we've breached into the hive's core, and we're gonna try to destroy the hive at their base as thoroughly as possible. Take out these guys. Normally I'd let them hang around and annoy me, but they need to be taken out. And they are not cooperating with me trying to take them out.
Hey, Zoe, I'm seeing some BFACs in chat. Do you think people can donate for you to read some BFACs?
BFACs?
I mean, yeah. If it comes through and it ends up on my screen, I'm gonna read it.
There you go. Get your BFACs in.
And if you donate now, any money you donate will go towards our milestone incentive to unlock Pokemon Snap at $33,000. But you also still get to pick an incentive. So you're getting twice the incentive for your money.
Another amazing Nintendo 64 speedrun.
Yes.
Let's get that Pokemon Snap run. I want to see that.
Tunnels
Those
look
guys
ominous.
don't actually have to take out. Yeah, we're inside the enemy hive right now.
Oh gosh.
We have to take out that target, avoiding the tracker beams. Avoid these little gnat things, and we grab this nuke. And target to hit back here. I almost always forget to stop and hit that one. Then here we have to disable this tracker beam by hitting these 4 pillars. And guided missiles are by far the easiest way to do that. We just drop this nuke off in the middle of the hive, the heart of the hive, and now we need to get out fast. So this is another race the clock section, a little shorter than the last one. Try not to get shot there. In this last section, navigate through all that to the teleport.
Well done, Buck.
So we just nuked the hive, and we're on to find the queen. So this is the last level of the game. This level can be very hair-raising sometimes, because the queen is hiding behind a door that we need one of the 3-piece keys to open. That guy always gets in my way. The problem is the 3-piece keys, each piece is held by one of these scorpion boys.
Oh no.
So this level, there are 3 of these that we have to take out.
Gosh. That's a lot of scorpion boys.
And yeah, there's those seeker missiles hitting me as I'm trying to take out the big boy. One of those. There's that guy again. We're just gonna ignore this one. He's not holding a key. But this guy is. Ooh, I got too close. And you see that just wrecks my health if you get too close and get hit by this
Oh
thing.
gosh. Yeah, you do not want to touch those guys.
Hopefully we don't take a death here. Where's my key piece? It went in the water, didn't it? Yep.
Oh no.
That almost was inside the ground and I couldn't get it.
Oh dear.
Nintendo 64, please.
Let him shoot the secret missiles first because you can take them out with the lightning. That one's going to hit me. And we're going to get out of here with just a tiny chip of life.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. Nope. Grab the key. I'm being very careful not to go in the water here because that would kill me. Okay, so we got our 3-piece key. We've unlocked the door to the queen. Now we just have to go fight the queen.
Trying to make us sweat with that little sliver of health there. Good gosh.
That's what I was saying. This level can get very hairy sometimes and really quick. There's some wasp in here, so I always fire a safety shot to take out anything that gets too close. Luckily, there's a full health refill right here before we teleport into the queen. And this queen is frightening. She just pops out of the darkness, giant mantis-looking thing. She's very evasive. She likes to get those arms up in the way. She likes to shoot you, which takes you out of guided missile mode. And that's phase 1 down. I want a little more distance between us. Phase 2, she turns into this weird flying caterpillar thing. 2 rockets, and she's done. Time will be when I get teleported out of this room after she hits the ground. Time.
GG.
That is
Awesome
Bug
run.
Bumble for Nintendo 64. I hope y'all enjoyed. Shout outs to Amethyst for being on my couch. Shout outs to all my friends showing up in the chat. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being here and supporting. I will be back on Friday evening with Fatty Bear's birthday surprise.
So much, EBB. Thanks for having me.
But we appreciate that nonetheless. Thank you so much, Nolan130, for your $50 donation. And if you haven't noticed it, with our rolling selection of images, the Yeti is donating $5 per Frost Vital shirt sold to Malala Fund. You can find the shirts at theyeti.com. Also, !Yeti in chat will provide you with a link. They look super awesome, and I've ordered 2. So... As for some of the bid wars and incentives we have coming up, just after this next run, we have the We Love Katamari run. And so we currently have an incentive up for rolling up the king that is short just under $400. So if you want to see Garby roll up the king in We Love Katamari, get those donations in. Remember that any donation right now will also go through to our milestone incentive at $33,000 to unlock Pokemon Snap. Speaking of We Love Katamari incentives, we also have a bid war for the elephant level music. Everlasting Love is miles ahead of both Katamari on the Swing and Katamari Holiday. So if you like either of those tracks more, get in some donations and try and topple Everlasting Love. And a brief reminder that Frost Fatales and other hotfix events and shows are brought to you by viewers like you. Your subscriptions and bits help the channel running for these help keep the channel running for these fun events, including shows like Frost Fatales. That's what we're doing right now. Random Number Generation, Retro Reboot. I know the person that runs that. It's me. Time Capsule, Learning with Liz, and more. So we do really appreciate it. We've got $100 from Maniaville. Didn't send a comment, but nonetheless, we appreciate your donation. Thank you, Maniaville. All right, I'm going to throw it over to a quick Twitch ad, and then when we get back, we'll be getting ready for our next run, which will be Yonoid 2. Ad has started. All right, we are back. Just a quick reminder before I throw us over to the next run. SGDQ 2020 submissions open up on March 4th and run through the 14th for both runners and volunteers, and you'll be able to submit at gamesdonequick.com. But we are ready. We've got our next runner, Rythan, with Yonoid 2 Game of a Year Edition. Take it away, Rythan.